your original hometown dealer, Saida, Trudeau Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram.
This morning, straight out of the White House, U.S. President Donald J. Trump hosted a multilateral luncheon with African presidents, prime ministers, and dignitaries that focused on diplomacy by way of peace through strength, sourcing natural minerals and resources, military matters, and other proactive transcontinental collaborations. Participating nations included Gabon, Guinea-Bissau, Liberia, Mauritania, and Senegal. Now let's hear from our global principals.
Last month, the U.S.-Africa Business Summit had recorded an attendance record, actually, and generated $2.5 billion in new economic deals for the United States. My administration is committed to strengthening our friendships in Africa through economic development efforts that benefit both the United States and our partners. And we're shifting from AID to trade.
African journalist Hariana Veris's queries prompted answers from both continents.
I have one question for the African presidents and one question for President Trump. As you can see, Mr. President Trump, all the African presidents are very happy with your efforts to bring peace in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. My question to you is, today you are making history by receiving 5 African presidents and showing the interest of the United States to collaborate and to work close with the African nations. African continent is watching, African youth is watching, and this new approach that your administration is taking to deal with African nations, not only based on help, but in doing business that everybody can win, is really much appreciated for all the Africans. My question is, are you planning, Mr. President, in the future to travel to Africa to see firsthand all those countries in Africa, all those potential that those countries have? And for the African leaders, my question is, as you can see, President Trump is working to bring peace not only in Africa but also in the world. Are you all considering to nominate President Trump for a Nobel Prize Peace?
During today's address, international peace building was a main topic of discussion during the Multicultural Forum.
At some point, I would like to go to Africa, absolutely. We're going to see what the schedule is, but at some point, I would like to do that very much. Would you like to give a fast answer, please?
We are in favor of this dynamic for peace. We are very committed on peace. I am the first head of state who went to Russia and who went to Ukraine, both, since the start of the war. I held the presidency of ECOWAS, and I went to see Mr. Putin. We spoke for 4 hours, and then I went to Ukraine. I spent 12 hours on a train to speak to President Zelensky. But now the weight of President Trump is something else altogether. We are with you. We are behind you to see what we can do to help bring peace back. No one wins when there's war.
Today's luncheon was part of a 3-day mini-summit hosted by the president taking place this week. Reporting from Las Vegas and bumping it back over that hump to Pahrump, I'm Maria Centers for News 25.